Back then, there was all these things that were going on, like Vietnam and things that were bad and wrong. Right now, I think the people are more wanting to get more together and beat this thing. You know, survive, win, don't kill us, you know. Dr. Hook was a band that this was the 60s, the late 60s and early 70s, and we just rebelled against everything like everybody else was. And tried to say, well, we want to do it this way. We're going to play our music like this, and this is the way we're going to act. You can act and play yours the way you want to. And that's kind of the attitude that it was. And I'm not saying that we was all that dirty and filthy and pro-drugs as you might think. We was more anti-drugs. If you listen to the songs, we said those words in the songs like cocaine and pot and all that stuff, but we were saying that you're stupid if you do it, if you listen to the song.
But isn't it still important to rebel against the authorities, against the moralism, the puritanism that still exists in the world?
Yes, there is that rebellion going on. Yes, it is. The African thing, the whole lot of things that are going on that are bad. It's just that maybe I've done mine, and it's somebody else's time to do that.
Christine wrote the material for your two first albums. Are you still in touch with them?
I wasn't even in touch with him when he was writing my first two albums. Nobody's ever in touch with Shel Silverstein. He's the most elusive person I know. I went out with him one night. We was in a bar. He got up to go to the bathroom, and I saw him 3 months later. So he just disappears and comes in, and that's the kind of person he is. I never considered myself a writer. You know, I write some songs, and some of them turn out good, and some of them don't. Shel Silverstein is a writer. He is a writer, a poet, a lyricist. And that's the reason that he had our first two albums. The whole first two albums was Shel Silverstein. I'm writing some songs. I think I've got some pretty good songs that I've written. I found some good songs. What I mean by find them, you have to look for them. The song is the vehicle. If you don't have the song, you can't have a hit. You got to find the songs, and that's what I've been doing over the past 4.5 years now, is looking for songs.
One album in your own name, and then you returned to Dr. Hook. Why is that?
Well, I was always both of those guys, you know, and the only thing I was trying to do then was to say, make a statement about country music at the time, because that's what was happening. Country music started taking over the world in 1968, 69. 1972 or 73, it became the music of the world. You had cowboys in Paris, you had cowboys in Harlem, you had cowboys everywhere. Now that is changing again, and it's going towards the rhythm and blues, R&B, with the horns. The fiddles and the steel guitars are going away. The horns are coming back. And that is the way my next album is going to be directed, with the horns and rhythm and blues. But it'll be me, you know, it'll have the ballads and that, but it won't have the crazies that we had in the 70s, because that was one thing. This is another. This is a whole new thing. This is the 80s.
And the audience of all ages, you still have them?
Yes, yes. I don't know what it is about Dr. Hook, but it's always been that way. With all ages, we had grandmothers bringing their grandchildren, and we had grandchildren bringing their granddaddies, you know. So I don't know. It's good. It's really good. I love it. People seem to like us, and that's what it's all about.